YouTube, what's going down? It's your boy Mac, and today we got something a little special for you guys. Today we're at Motorcycle Mall in Belleville, New Jersey. Came out here to do some dyno testing on the 2021 ZX10R. I got my boy Envied King's 2021 ZX10R, and I have mine as well too. And I think we'll also be dyno testing a 2020 ZX10 as well too. So let's go ahead and check these bikes out. Got Bay all unloaded and ready to go. I'm interested to see exactly what she's going to pull on the dyno today. As you guys can see, I put these carbon fiber panels on. Yeah, I think looks absolutely beautiful. And yeah, man, I'm gonna see how this operates. If you guys can, stop this video and let me know what your predictions are. But guys, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you're a subscriber, please tap that bell. You get notified when new content is uploaded. So let's go check out Mr. King's bike. All right, so I'm with Kenneth and his 2021 ZX10, and what are the modifications to this, if you don't mind me asking?
So as of right now, we got the full brake system on it. We got rid of all the emissions crap on it. The bike is lowered an inch in the front. We got a Sprint P08 air filter in there. We got the block-out plates installed and ceramic wheel bearings. And that's pretty much it. So, and we do have a power commander connected to the bike. It is not currently, you can't order a power commander for 2021 right now. So what I did was I had to do my own little troubleshooting to figure out how to get it to work. And hopefully it works out. If it did, then we got a power commander that works and we can tune the bike.
Okay. So what do you get? What is your guesstimate on what do you think it'll pull today with all the mods that you have?
So it made 178 last time. And remind you, the bike's not flash, it's still restricted. No ECU access at all. So I'm gonna guess probably 185.
Okay, and that's still a stock or unflashed, unrestricted ECU. Yep. Is that your predictions too, Ricardo?
Yep.
About 180-ish?
I don't know, because it's going to be the first one that we're going to do as the stock form. Like usually we restrict the bike right away, but since we can't do it, we're going to try to optimize the best we can until that point, until the restriction kick in. Our intake, okay? Up here we have our exhaust system. And the reason why this room is set up like this, it's because when we decided to build a dyno room, we contacted DynoJet, and DynoJet said, okay, here's the dimensions, and you guys need to use this specific company that it builds custom enclosure rooms for dyno rooms. So they came over here, they installed, they built everything for us. After that, we need to call the third party to come over here and certify both systems, the intake, exhaust, because it needs to have a specific pressure inside of the dyno room in order to work the way it is. So like even the windows are, it's not a double window, it's like technically we have 4 windows right there, like for the sound and everything else. As far as software, we have the latest, the greatest from DynoJet. We actually don't need to do nothing, it updates itself every single time the update comes out. We use the latest updates available for the dyno as a hardware. And as far as the rest of the setup, what a lot of people they don't know is the most important part. It's a sensor. It's a sensor just like this. This is an atmospheric sensor. And what this does is it reads air temperature, humidity. If this is not reading properly, the dyno values will be off, like way off. So for you guys to see where mine is set up, they come with this length of cable. And obviously because of the machine is in here, I don't have a lot of room. So this have a magnet on the back and it's always in here. So if this is flowing correctly, as this little fan grabbing the air, coming out on the exhaust, it will be reading right. As you guys can see, dates. So that's for today, Saturday. We have temperature and humidity. This is inside of the dyno room right now. So that means, for example, if I come over here, and start producing heat, like I just put my hand around the sensor, look what's happening, temperature is going up. So this is extremely sensitive. So like, as long as it's there, and it's reading the air that is coming into the dyno room, should be good, no problems.
Alright guys, we're back. I had to step outside here because it's so loud in there, but as you guys can see, we had the stock baseline pull on Kenneth's bike, 189.50 horsepower. I know, you know, dyno readings may give different readings or whatever the case is, but for that bike to pull that amount of power on a restricted ECU is insane. When these bikes have the flashes released to them, these things are going to be monsters. I can't wait to see what mine does. Completely stock, no modifications whatsoever. We'll compare the two. Let's get back into there and let's see what's going on, man. All right, we're about to get this testing going, and I think my bike has a little play date with them as well too. Got another 2020 ZX10R. So the bike pulled 180 horsepower completely stock. Are you impressed with that? Does that make sense to you?
It makes sense.
It does.
I am somehow impressed, but it's also expected because Kawasaki is making a lot of changes into the bikes. So, you know, we've seen something similar with the newer generations of the H2,
right,
where from 190 now they are doing 200 horsepower bone stock. So that means the ECU itself is somehow less restricted until, for example, 11,000 RPMs, as you can see it on the graph. Now, the reason for your bike being as it is, like this, it's because your bike already had a few miles done on the road, and that helps to break in the engine.
Right. That's pretty amazing, man. I'm thoroughly impressed. Once that flash actually comes out, these bikes are really going to be running really strong.
They're gonna hurt some feelings, that's for sure.
All right, guys. The next one we got up is another 2021 ZX10R. Ricardo, this is non-ABS too as well, right?
It's a non-ABS one.
Non-ABS. Okay, so we tested all. Well, we're about to test the third one, but all ZX10s have been base models, non-ABS. So this is what we're going to be comparing. So this is up next. Mine my bike pulling those numbers is it's kind of crazy to me. It's just giving me nothing but inspiration to get that filter, to get that exhaust system, because I'll finally have a bike that's going to be pushing over 200 horsepower, and this is definitely going to be the bike to do it. So let's see what this bike does, guys. So on this ZX10, we have 0 miles. So this bike hasn't even been broken in, hasn't been ridden not a single mile. So let's test it out, see what we get. So these are predictions on the ZX10.
Right, the bike
178.
$1.
178 too.
Marshall, it's your bike.
I gotta keep it low and be humble. 177.
We got two 177s, 278s, and 176, right?
Let's see what she does. All right, let's see what we got on another base model ZX10. 181.26 max torque at 83.59. Oh, look, it's focusing. There we go. 181.26. Wow.
I forgot about that.
Oh, it's got a little bit higher octane in it. I mean, it don't matter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's pretty crazy.
Here it comes.
Marshall, I think you need to tell them that you want a refund, man.
All right, guys, we are back and we got these beauties right in your face. Not sure where you can find 3 ZX10s, 3 2021 ZX10s all in the same place. But we've had a great turnout today, man. We've had some great numbers, and we found out a lot about these bikes today, guys. Big shout out to Mr. Ricardo over here and Envied King, as well as Motorcycle Mall for hosting us today with these machines. So on my ZX10, we got 180 horsepower we pulled, completely stock, no modifications whatsoever, not even a filter. Moving on to Envied Kings, we pulled 189 horsepower with the full Graves exhaust system, sprint filter, block off plates, and power commander. And then on another stock ZX10R, we pulled 181 horsepower, completely stock, no modifications whatsoever, guys. And remember, all of these bikes are completely stock, guys. No flashes at all on these bikes, and we're pulling 180 plus horsepower. That's pretty amazing. I think this is really going to excite a lot of Kawasaki fans because Kawasaki has definitely made a beast of a bike. But I'm excited, man. I really want to start getting some parts ordered and start getting it thrown onto the bike so we can really start making some interior horsepower. We do not have any flashes available, so everything that I will do, the ECU will still be restricted, but that's okay because these numbers are not disappointing us whatsoever. So really, really awesome. Again, big shout out to Motorcycle Mall for hosting us down here today. This has been pretty dope. We'll probably be playing another one sometime soon, especially when the flashes come out. We'll definitely come back here again and measure to see exactly how much horsepower the bikes pull with that. So again, guys, thanks again, Ricardo from Motorcycle Mall. Appreciate you guys for having us down here. We'll definitely be back again. So guys, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you're a subscriber, please tap that bell. I got a lot more content coming your way, guys. We still got the Miami trip coming up, so we got a lot of things planned for you guys. So like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next episode, people. Peace out.